that? Like, what happened, dog? I just changed it.
Jersey Mike's going to be exciting.
Save and update. Like, what is going on here? Like, what is up with this world?
I think it probably as soon as
My bad, y'all. We got messed up with the whole flow. Had to come to the iPad. I'm not even doing all that. Like I said, so I'm trying to build this thing on one thing at a time from the ground up. I know I'm gonna need microphones. I know I'm gonna need all of this. I know I'm gonna need a new camera. I probably need a new computer to do like a real like live. Should get like the desktop, not the desktop, but like get the right operating system. Because right now, I got this goofy operating Chromebook. That shit goofy. Okay, I got somebody watching in. I think somebody watching. What's up? Can I move this?
There's also an over-allotment option. They've granted some of the underwriters here.
Why it's got to be right here?
6.5 million shares. Speaking of the
Why gotta be
underwriters,
signed
you
there?
got Morgan,
What's going on
Jefferies, and JT taking the lead here, but you also have Barclays and Guggenheim acting as co-coordinators. Companies headquartered in Jersey.
Are you able to see the chat in the thing? Let's see.
In this country, Canada.
You guys taking the Open on JMT?
Because I had to.
It'll have to do something. If it does something a little different. Than
Oh, you can see it.
Because one of the things is that they were talking about.
You can see it. So shit, if we right here with it, huh?
So it's not as if they had to.
I don't like this angle necessarily. I like the angle that which color was giving me. It's a nice angle on there.
So if I see enough interest, I might take something, but it would be much
Phone
smaller
shit.
than it's not even. It's not really in the.
Can I do a share screen and get our charts up here?
I can show you. It's a very small neutral imbalance. I think it was 9,000 to buy. Now it's saying neutral. Don't know why. It's only.
Get our charts up here. See, it's way cleaner this way.
That's a good way to
Ouch. Oh snap! It carried over our layout from the other one. Okay, let's see. How do we access it? Huh? Layout setup. We're here. So I do it like this. See, I wish I could have the stream on the other side. You know what I was thinking about doing? How?
If I am, we'll definitely have a look at what Jersey Mike looks like, and we want to see what the pricing.
Google Meet or something?
Maybe if it's above the 25, then we'll know.
Need to. I don't know.
Try to spike it off the open, but for right now, I'm interested in.
How could I do it? How could I do it?
What the data looks like. So, watch us trading live here, Jersey Mike. Hopefully, the guys in the midday.
Yeah, it's showing gapping down hella crazy, but maybe.
Jersey Mike opening up probably.
Yeah, no.
Who knows when, but generally, some of these IPOs have been.
It was a risky. I don't want to say it was a risky play. It was.
SpaceX was 11.45.
It was a nice move in our direction, but we may be on the wrong end of it now.
So that's interesting. The last couple ones have been on the NASDAQ.
I was going back listening to yesterday's stream. The whole time it was just echoing, and I'm like, all right, I need to be aware of certain things. I'm like trying to listen to the stream because sometimes you don't even realize that the stream is going still. You be like, oh yeah, I'm on stream. Golly. But if you're hearing it, you're like, oh yeah, I hear it. Like I said, we're trying to do it better and better each day. Trying to, what you call it? 9 o'clock. We open now. What?
30 seconds to the opening bell. There were a couple of imbalances that have paired off right there. Microsoft with a little bit of one.
What's up with the open?
It's still there for Bitcoin. Just keep in mind.
What's up with the open, y'all? Oh, there it is.
It's not really moving down on that.
Yeah. Not looking good for us right there. Not looking good for us anymore. Didn't get the reclaim that I would like to see. I wanted to open up with inside there, but
the markets now. Right. Casino open, everybody.
This is way easier to look at. I just gotta be mindful of when I'm tapping the screen, because you could hear every tap yesterday. It was like tap 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 tap.
And rip. This is headed
Golly.
right to that 118 area that's been resistance for the last few sessions. SoFi moving a little bit. IBIT's doing absolutely nothing so far. I feel like
Need to just go from here and scroll it. It's like it's stupid.
Well,
when did we get in that? Oh yeah, I said we was in that one.
Yeah, you can put a fork in dipping into fork.
Gap down, gap below.
440 high on 440 high for Microsoft.
It's still very early, man. I would still say that.
Gap
that's
low,
still
gap
valid.
low.
Right now, okay.
Not looking all that
yeah,
great.
I mean, Meta was another one that we were looking at here to see what that was going to do off the open. It does dip right into the bid again there that we've seen in this pre-market. Looks like it's
See, this
holding
is the hour
525,
candle.
I see 524 and changing there. It goes back up to the upside. The market's trying to come back a little bit.
This is interesting, the Dow.
One thing is my top idea today is DRAM.
That's
but
interesting,
we
the
were
Dow
having
right now.
For VWAP, that's 46, and that's what we marked down on the. We said look for some longs in DRAM here on the sticky note. We had to wait for VWAP. At that time, it was 45. I mean, that's when we wrote it down here. But now we're way up here. There goes DRAM. There goes the rest of this market.
What
to
we
the
looking
upside.
at?
Names like Marvell probably popping through right now with DRAM going.
What we
And
looking
Marvell
like?
not
I want to put my
stopping
headphone
right
on
now.
to hear, man,
Yeah,
but I
we
can't.
pulled ARM yesterday.
15%.
Yeah, I mean that's not stopping.
I can't get it to pair.
Goes ARM, goes boom
Huh.
in the night.
You know what? I think I got an idea.
People in the chat want us to look
No,
at futures
snap. You
trading.
know what? I don't even have
Want
those
to stay
headphones.
long. You just got to come back in, right? I mean, there's a little bit of exuberance here early in the market.
Is there anybody out there rocking with us? It looks like we got 2 people here.
Right there, and then
That's what's up. I appreciate y'all being here.
That was a good idea.
Hey, talking to myself, man. I feel like it's always like that. I'm in my mind, I'm trying to like problem solve and work out our problems and brainstorm, and it's like all in my head, and I'm like, how do I do that? Like, it's impossible to do that. So, I always like to get the ideas out there. I bounce the ideas off of people. Connect with people. I've been anti-social for the past 5 years, and now I'm like, I need to,
I'm just scanning through names right now. Nothing's
I need to
really hitting. I mean, you saw what was going on with Microsoft.
get back in tune with the people. You follow me?
Hasn't really moved yet, but I think day 2 so far.
So how clapped over here? Super dumb clapped. Oh no, we might come back.
Points heading to the downside.
Super dumb clap though. I don't like it
I know
anymore.
it doesn't have the catalyst, but just try to keep in mind, Palantir the last couple of days has been super volatile. Like 2 days ago, you had that monster drop into 118. So you don't want to forget levels like that if it breaks down, because that was a good reversion. 2 days ago, we're like, oh,
Okay, we already looked at these, I think.
and when it finally
We wasn't seeing
bounced,
anything that we really liked too much. We did like
worth watching.
We did like the
SpaceX
YM.
Get to 118.
But it's being weird.
119. Close, but it's got that top eight.
Here, let's just put it in there.
We've seen this story before.
What was the other one we was looking at? IBM. That's what we was looking at.
And then look for it to close holding under VWAP, and then
IBM might be the play, y'all.
It doesn't get to the absolute top. That might end up being.
If that gap don't get filled,
Okay, I
IBM is the play.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I like SpaceX. I mean, even SK Hynix today.
we didn't even look at that.
So if we dip down here, just looking at the cues again, it looks like the market's trying to make
Maybe
a
it
little
is.
move through the 50 period right now.
I'll make this blue just because
And
my eyes won't forgive me if I did it a different way.
I want
I'm just gonna put an alert on here just so I can know within the first hour if we cross over. If I don't get an alert, then I know I need to be looking at this one again. Always do that. The alert's right here.
We'll see what happens tonight's report with Apple.
No.
But we'll wait to see what happens here with NVIDIA.
Maybe change.
Again yesterday, we talked about that at the close. Now we start to go a little higher.
Let's
but
say
look, we are
crossing
going again
up.
here on NVIDIA.
Do we want bar close?
That we all don't
No.
want.
We just want it to
193 there.
trigger
Could
once.
be a decent level. We're trying to bounce around it. A little early.
IBM is looking nice though. I like it.
What about a 192 break? I think that's going to be something that I'm going to look at here for NVDA here today.
Like I said, we didn't really look at the markets last night because it was a weird place we was in.
Here it comes in.
It was in a weird place with
192 break, and there it is. We are now short for the first trade.
with the news on the horizon. We didn't want to really trade ahead of the news. We much rather get a position right now than I should try to buy it at the close last night for a favorable news event or whatever, you know. So, NQ's just setting up. Well, no, it's still early. We're not going to look at anything that's supposedly just setting up.
Look, I'm trying to buy.
We have to look at things that already set up. So if it's
with this dip action, and we're going to get off of this if it breaks through 190.
I mean, you see dips. Microsoft hasn't had a red candle yet.
You see how this one already set up?
there hasn't been a pullback in Microsoft. I feel
But
like
why
by the
is
time
it?
gets there, it's going to be some kind of
Damn, it's coming back into
short
this.
side, of the trade at this point. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I don't
be
know
a
if
lot
crude
like
oil is gonna
Intel
go
on
back
some
up.
days, where you're looking for a dip buy, and
But that's like I say, this one's the one I'm forming today. So this is the one that formed yesterday. You know, this is the daily chart. I usually look at the daily chart. I know other people like to trade minute charts and all that crap, and more power to them. I can't do that. I can't read markets like that. I can't. No. Yeah. I'm not really a day trader. I'm more of a swing trader. It's just so I'm trying to buy into positions and hold them for like 2 weeks at most. I'm not trying to be in a position for longer than 2 weeks. But my data suggests that I usually get the favorable move after my signal within 2 weeks. It's just so what I do is I just wait for the signals. You know, it's about being patient. That's all. So what was that one we was looking at? Man, reach it. Dang.
A little bit of a bounce. I think we have a chance to get that fill. It's clearly weak relative to the market, even if it's up 2%.
We was wanting that to go down, but you see how it gapped up?
Trying to get to this 115.5.
When we marked this out yesterday, we said this is possibly the beginning or the continuation of a
No, not yet.
bearish campaign.
We'll get there.
We'll see there.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, look, we'll trade whatever we see. Right? So there's some opportunity.
Once we got this gap up out of here,
Hit us
I'd be
up
worried
on
about it.
something,
I don't think
this
it's the play we thought it would be anymore.
one more
But we're not
time
worried about it.
for Nvidia. It's starting to go a little lower. We had to hold this case ourselves. It went up to 190.
We're not in it. We're not in it. We're not worried.
At 192.75 to get a little bit more. But here we go again, man. Hopefully there's a downside push here in the market so I can start to cover some of this. But there goes that video. We're short right now 190, 150s. Sorry, it's at 190, 150s. We're short at 192.
What is this? Spy?
There on Nvidia. I'm looking to cover a little bit here at 190, 150.
Yeah, these are like the leap futures.
But we did get that fill, so we'll wait to see.
Wait.
If there's a little bit of a pushback.
Is the leaps over? I think it ends
I
like
don't want to cover too much of this. Like
one
I
of these
said,
days.
it's an idea that I have.
Tomorrow, maybe?
Let's let it sort of work out for us. And if it does, then it does. It's Nvidia downside. We have a unit and a half. There we only have now 1 unit left if we get the 50s.
So
Plus, we'll get out of half.
I told y'all about this
Get out of
potential
bit.
campaign
But for right now,
right here.
Back and forth with Nvidia taking off something.
As you see, we got the
70s.
fail of
Again,
the
and then when we
campaign.
look at
Let's take this out because this is pretty much done this week, and it looks like it's trying to fulfill it. But I'm worried about next week. Maybe we get a gap up into here. It can run up there.
I wasn't sitting there. I'm at 75.
That's interesting.
On Nvidia, should have been at 50.
I'll be keeping an eye on it.
I want to take a very, very small fill there at 50.
The QQQ. That's my darling.
And then really 193.50 or so.
Don't let my wife hear that.
Wow,
It's
was
my
good.
darling. She'll be like, what? Nah.
So a good little reload there on that name there for Nvidia. So I still want to look elsewhere.
It's just sometimes the best play is to not trade at all. I'm being for real. If you unsure or you got like two things just showing themselves and you're like, I'm unsure. So like right here on the Dow, I said, theoretically we're still in this campaign. You feel what I'm saying? It's just so we can still close below here by tomorrow. And that campaign is fulfilled, right? But it printed another campaign during that campaign. It's just so it's like conflicting campaigns. It's like, do you even want to play that? So would you rather I go to a play that has a clear campaign going and it's only one, right? Shit like which one was I just looking? Shit like this one. It's just one. It's just one campaign going, and it's a clear campaign, and it's like you'll know when you're wrong when you get a close up about here. I mean, above here. I'm sorry, here, and a break of that close. I mean, and a close higher than that close. You know you're wrong.
Somebody is buying it at 114.
But if you're here, how do you know? How do you know when you're wrong?
We just triple bottomed at 114. So So it still looks
You know
like
what I'm saying?
this one's going to be trend down. It's still on the offer.
How do you know when you're wrong here?
Weighted average price every chance we get. And Freudian slip, I just mentioned.
So yeah, by Friday,
by accident when I was going to,
this campaign will be over. It's just so maybe we can get a
freeze on the level 2 there. This is another one.
a move to the upside. But like I say, I don't really like to speculate. I much rather to see the things that I like to see and act on them then. Not speculate like, oh yeah, I think it's gonna bounce here and then go here and
I'm gonna go for the short.
because I don't be knowing.
But pretty simple. If it breaks the top, then I gotta stop. So I'm gonna throw my stop in.
Gap up gift. Maybe oil. Nah. Oil looking scary right now.
Hope everyone bought the 190 dip on Nvidia. 37 RSI bounces happened over 20 times the past few years, which sees around a 10% bounce within.
Matter of fact, let me put this one here.
So good observation there. We got to go to the desk.
I didn't even post on TikTok saying I was going live. At the end of the day, let the ones who find us, you feel what I'm saying, get the information and get the knowledge, man. I don't want to break my neck. I try to get people to join, and who even knows if they traders? Like, you know what I mean? I've been noticing that there's like this creator insight program or whatever on TikTok. So you can kind of like just search for what content is being made, and you can kind of, I don't know, it's like this weird metric page if you pull it up. I don't know if any of you guys got TikTok or should try to be creators.
Taking some at 50 a couple times, getting out at, that play was 15. We just had an 0-2 fill.
Yeah, so this one, like I say, is done. I mean, I don't want to say done. It already gapped. This is what I like to call a gift. I would be worried that will come back into this zone. Like if I was in this play, I would be worried about us coming back into this zone, but we're not even in it, so don't worry. Bitcoin.
To the downside, but look at this market. Jeez,
okay, let's just take a look at everything real quick.
Right here, I cannot believe that Nvidia is actually not going higher right now, considering what this market is doing. But that might be a telltale sign. Maybe we should think about getting some out right here, as it's going pretty oppo of the market right there. We already talked about.
I think I'm getting some out.
That's getting lower. That's
out.
$56. All right, SoFi. Good bounce there. I wrote down 15 again.
I like ETFs more than I really like stocks and all that stuff.
This whole trade,
what's happening? Anybody engaged in the chat? What up with the chat, though?
We have a funded trade number there. Position sizing is a problem. Go check those guys out. But yeah, we get into it. We get an opportunity there. We have a whole bunch of outs yesterday in the 70s. Okay. So that would be an interesting level right there to see if that winds up taking it out. So far, it's getting close to that here right now. So there it is, 56. 64 right now. That level, if you
times in there. 9:45. It's super early.
Too much bunch up there. That break right into here is better. That's actually 16 feet. So 16.
I don't like it.
On SoFi, I think might be something there. Wow, Nasdaq up 2 and a bit, and still going upside there on the Nasdaq, and we're both short.
So things is moving.
I got to think about a long.
I got out of that SpaceX.
Things is moving.
I think the thing that's happened in SpaceX, it's made early bottoms and started to run, but I missed the
Hey, did I? Yeah, I seen shot.
IBIT doesn't get down into the $0.50 at all. It never really even tested the low, and it looked like it was going to. But look at the breakout.
They talking about NVIDIA. Let's see what NVIDIA looks like in our Nvidia. I like to call it NVIDIA.
Okay, like SLV's kind of still sitting right here. Like IBIT's going.
Yeah, so when we was speculating,
for whatever reason, gold is probably doing a similar
speculation
thing.
is
My guess. So
this was the beginning of a campaign.
Breaking out. I guess we're just getting lucky with silver.
And the campaign failed. Well, actually, it won. Then it gave it back.
Take advantage on the way back in and make sure we get some.
So the interesting part is I didn't realize that this was here. Because if we would have, I noticed that was there, then you would have known you had a chance of it going back into that zone.
I got to be able to get some kind of a dip buy on the first available.
So that's what I'm just saying. Who would want to do that? Who would want to trade? Who would want to trade it when you got them two opposing signals there? You know, you like,
close. And then I was also looking.
you know, it's just a chance it could go down here. It's a chance it can go up there. And it did both.